Hey guys, how's it going? In today's video, I'm going to be going over how to level up in the seasons of arrivals. So, a lot of people ask me, man, how did you get to 1050 so quick? How are you 1062? What did you do? All right. And I just want to I want to go through it and just, you know, break it down as easy as possible. Once again, thank you everyone for everything that you have done so far. Thank you for hanging on the channel. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for following me on Twitter. Thank you for the YouTube subs. Thank you for the Twitch subs. You guys are insane, and I appreciate you. All right, now let's get into this. When I started out this season, I was already base power 1010. The soft cap in this game, base power is 1010. What I mean by this is when I go in game, right here, it says gear plus bonus. The max gear last season was 1010, which is now this season's soft cap. That means that you can run strikes and you could do other things in the game, right? And you can get to 1010. So the smart thing to do if you're not 1010 yet is to do strikes or play Crucible, get your blues up, and get you to 1010. Then after that, what I did since I started out at 1010 is I went into the playlist of comp, right? I jumped into Crucible and I went in the comp playlist. Why did I go in the comp playlist? I went in the comp playlist because every rank up was a powerful. And if you get lucky enough, you can end up at 1030, 1040, and that's pretty awesome. Remember, the powerful cap, right? Because there's powerful gear and there's pinnacle gear. The powerful cap is 1050. That means after 1050, if your base light is not over 1050, you're not going to get something that's going to help you boost up. If you're perfect example, if you're 1052, then your powerfuls are going to drop at 1052. And that's not because the powerfuls are capped at 1050 base, but the powerfuls can only help you get to 1050, right? Just like how the soft cap, you could do a bunch of things to get to 1010. Then once you get to 1050 base power, the next thing is going to be you're going to be tackling pinnacle gear. And there's a few pinnacles in the game that are plus ones, and those are the things that you want to go after first. Your plus one pinnacles, you have the Crucible one, which is a plus one. You have the Gambit one, which is a plus one. You have Vanguard. Your 3 strikes are plus one. And I believe those are it. Oh no. You also have the clan from Hawthorne, that's a plus one. Once you're done with those, then you can tackle on the plus 2 pinnacles. And plus 2 pinnacles are the Moon Guardian Salvation raid. The entire raid is plus 2 pinnacles. Also, that raid likes to give a lot of special weapons. I normally try to do that last. You have your Master Nightmare Hunt. You have your 100k Nightfall. All right. So those are the pinnacles that are plus 2s, right? Once you tackle your pinnacle plus 1s, then you tackle your pinnacle plus 2s, and whatever you end up at, you're probably going to want to switch to the next character. Now, here's the thing that's very important here. You'll see people use their season pass to kind of, level out their gear and, get it close enough to the next light level so their pinnacles or their powerfuls can be higher. We call this mid-maxing, right? When you get a piece of gear, let's say you got a powerful, and that powerful was like maybe 1053, and your boosts are only 1049, and your chest is only 1049, and your base power is 1049, then cool. If you go and you get another piece of gear, it's probably not going to help you. But if your base power is 1050 and you have 1049 gear or 1048 gear, what you can do is you can look up vendors. I'll put the link in the video for anyone that wants to check it out. Each week, there are certain vendors that drop plus 0 power, meaning they're going to drop the item at your base power. And you can use that to, even everything out. And when you even everything out, you might even get another boost for your base power there. Sometimes when I was at like 1041 and I got a piece of powerful that was like 1045, and all of a sudden I went up to 1042. So now I'm going back and I'm picking up stuff that are 1042 and it helped me get to 1043. And another cool thing is you can use the season pass gear, right? You can leave it there. You can pick it up when you need it, which is a pretty cool thing because the season pass gear drops at your base power. So if you don't have tokens saved up for the vendors, or you don't have the platinum materials, this is another way to do it. All right. Now, let me also say this. The +0 vendors cap out at 1050. They cap out at the powerful cap. All right. They're not going to be going any higher. Even they don't even match your base power once you're past 1050. So that's another thing. But yeah, that is basically my breakdown of how I ranked up in power. And I went from one character. I did everything on that one character. Then I went to the next. The next character, I didn't have to do Gambit or or Crucible anymore because I already hit 1050 base, and all I needed to do was tackle my pinnacles, right? So instead of like going to the next character and having to worry about tackling my powerfuls, all I had to do was tackle my pinnacles. And then once those pinnacles were done, hopefully my weapons were good enough to help the next character, which is my hunter. And what I mean by this is I'm actually going to show you guys how this worked out here. And you can see that my time was the first character I started out with. His base power was 1051.6. My Warlock was the second character. His base light is 1052.6. And my Hunter is at 1053.6. You can see that I had a +1 in base power going from the first one to the second to the third. All right. So I didn't get as lucky as most folks here, but that's still very good for first season. And then don't forget about the artifact power, guys. All right. My artifact power, I believe, is that plus. I have a +10 right now. Right. So if you're done with all of your powerfuls and your pinnacles and you have nothing else and you already hit the 1050 cap, the only way to get power up for the rest of the week is through your artifact. So, if you're doing activities in the game, go grab bounties for that activity. All right. Like for me, if I'm doing strikes, I grab bounties for strikes. If I'm doing Crucible, I grab bounties for Crucible. But don't force it. Just let it be natural. Like go through the motions when it comes to this. Don't just pick up bounties and force yourself to do it. That kind of that's gonna ruin the game for you, right? That's how you get burnt out. All right. Once again, that's my guide. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.